Eléyìí tí mo fẹ́ sáré jùlẹ̀ kí n tó lọ sùn yìí. I will be very happy if you can help me share it so that it will hinder so many people from falling victims. Obviously, Christianity, Islam, and the bad eggs in the traditional way of worshipping or observing the existence of that supreme being are being exposed on various levels. And it is because of the abnormalities in the traditional method of worshipping, despite the fact that we have evidences of the potency of what the traditional worshippers can offer, is the reason why Faja movement has opted for what nobody can do without: truth, love, and humanity. This is the language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. In fact, the language that can make a lame person to stand up and walk freely. It is so sad that as we are trying our best, despite all the dangers, despite all the risk involved in what we are doing, we are going against all odds to push the narrative of truth, love, and humanity to people. But it is very sad to realize that so many people are now being flushed out of using the name of Jesus or Muhammad, even Oromila, to scam. And what are they flushing into? They call themselves astrologers. They call themselves what? Astrologers. But it is expected, like the Yoruba saying, that we first chase away the fox, then we come back to the chicken. Kakoko le ẹlẹ́yọ̀rọ̀ lọ́nà, ká tó fàbọ̀ sórí adìẹ. Obviously, from the trend of things when it comes to religion or religions, it is established, or it is an established fact to conclude that religions and religious practices have bred a level of laziness that has been coined into our DNA. That so many young, viable men can't even imagine themselves thinking outside the box, thinking about what they can use their lives to do outside the free money they get by promoting either Jesus or Allah or even Oromila. And that being said, we now have a new trend of scammers who are on our social media spaces, who pose themselves as astrologers. What is wrong with you people? When I look at the kind of lives that are doing this, their lives are nothing to write home about. And you that are coming to them, you want to tell me that you are so psychologically, mentally sick that you can't see that the person that is promising to give you yachts of very lovely clothing cannot even wear anything more than a rag? To go by the saying that ẹni bá máa daṣọ fún ni tọrùn ẹ̀ lákọ́wò. Who are you astrologers that are on social media spaces to lure people into making them give you their hard-earned money, knowing fully well that they are unrestful and they will never know rest, because it is only wickedness that can make people to be running from pillar to post. I'm going to be extending my fight to you astrologers against every one of you, because you are turning to become set of good for nothing entities on our social media spaces, and we're going to be standing up against you to say capital no. And to all of you that are always running helter-skelter, looking for what is not lost, what exactly is wrong with you? What exactly is your problem? Is it that your forefathers, your grandparents, your parents have done so much wickedness that you can never know rest? Yeah, some friends have told me about it before and I told them off. Why should I need astrologers when I can live the simplest life in form of truth, love, and humanity? And just like Kwan Wom's song, as long as I don't think of evil against anybody, as long as I am happy for the achievement of others, as long as I believe that times and seasons are different from one particular individual to another, then why should I lose my rest about what I will become or what is happening or what will be? After knowing what will be, can you change it? Can you alter it? I'm asking you. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin kankan wá gbéra yín dìde gẹ́gẹ́ bí awòràwọ̀ lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Ṣó lórí burúkú èèyàn nìyẹn ni? Ṣé ń ṣépè pé kẹ́ ẹ má lè lọ ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọwọ́ yín, pẹ̀lú ọpọlọ yín ni? Nígbà tẹ́ ti mọ̀ pé ayé àwọn èèyàn ti bàjẹ́ ní Áfíríkà débi wípé àyàfi kí wọ́n rí nǹkan tán máa béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Torí wípé ìwà ìkà, ìwà oróònú tí wọ́n gun ò lè jẹ́ kán nísinmi. Go and ask, ẹ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ti understand in time push out. Wọ́n á sọ fún yín pé ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ti dé báyé àwọn. Nítorí ìdí èyí ńkọ́, Awíkoko àti Fàájà Nation a mọ̀ tanná iná iṣẹ́ wa dé orí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ pera yín ní awòràwọ̀. Ìbànújẹ́ ni láti mọ rí lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára pé àwọn kan tún ń lo igi àti kinní tó dàbí ẹni báyìí, ẹni báyìí tó báyìí pé ẹni báyìí lọ́kọ ẹni báyìí ó yá shift kinní yẹn ayé ní tẹ́ ẹ lè gbé dání fúnra yín tẹ́ ẹ máa control. Ṣáyé yín ti bàjẹ́ débẹ̀ yẹn ni. Ṣé ẹ̀rẹ̀ rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ wípé ìkanú yín ni ò jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ lè sinmi, ní nísinmi tẹ́ ẹ fi jáde kúrò láyé. Awíkoko ò tún ní wọ́n wa jù báyìí lọ. Ó dìgbà náà. Ire o.